The Wild West was not just a time, but a place, untamed, brutal, and free. It was a land of cowboys, men who herded cattle, fought in gunfights, and fought for their lives each day. But who were these cowboys? What drove them into the dust and desolation? Were they simply heroes, or was there something darker behind their iconic leather hats and saddles? It all began in the mid-1800s when cattle ranching boomed in the South. Cowboys were born out of necessity as cattle needed to be driven across miles of harsh, unforgiving land. But not every cowboy was a saint. Some were outlaws, men who lived on the edge of the law, taking what they wanted, sometimes with a gun. In the rugged corners of the West, legends were made. Men like Billy the Kid, Jesse James, and Butch Cassidy became household names. These infamous outlaws weren't just criminals, they were symbols of rebellion in a world where the law was often miles away. The Wild West was a time where violence was not only common, it was expected. The gunfight at the OK Corral, where lawman Wyatt Earp and his brothers faced off against the Clanton gang, became the stuff of legend. But for every shot fired, for every criminal captured or killed, innocent lives were lost. Yet not all cowboys were lawless. There were also heroes like Wyatt Earp and Wild Bill Hickok, who tried to bring order to the chaos. Their stories became the foundation for the mythos of the cowboy, a man who lived by his own rules but also fought for what he believed in. The life of a cowboy was grueling, it was lonely, it was dangerous. Life on the range was a fight against nature itself, the scorching heat, the raging storms, the hostile Native American tribes who were defending their land. Cowboys worked for months on end, chasing herds of cattle through treacherous terrain, only to return to towns where lawlessness reigned. At night, around a campfire, these men found solace in the companionship of fellow cowboys, brothers in arms, united by the grind of survival. But they were always one step away from danger. A wrong turn, a delayed train, or a single bad decision could mean life or death. And so the cowboy lived, shaped by the harsh reality of the American frontier. Their story is a mixture of myth and truth, of glory and tragedy, a chapter in American history that will never be forgotten. The Wild West is no more, but the cowboy spirit lives on. The legend of the cowboy is woven into the very fabric of America, a legacy of bravery, danger, and freedom. It may have been brutal, it may have been reckless, but it was a time when every man had to decide if he was strong enough to survive the Wild West. And that is the untold story of the cowboys who shaped America.